This past week, Tesla unveiled the Cybercab and Robovan, sparking a swirl of reactions ranging from excitement to skepticism. Billed as capable of supervised full self-driving, these vehicles come with a twist. There's no steering wheel, no pedals. Elon Musk himself remarked, "There's no steering wheel or pedals, so I hope this goes well." Wait, hope this goes well? What do you mean, hope this goes well, Elon? For a vehicle that may soon be a common sight on city streets, that's not exactly a reassuring sentiment. With Tesla aiming for a 2027 launch, should we as commuters and pedestrians be concerned about the safety implications of Tesla's full self-driving FSD vehicles? Let's dive deeper into the fascinating yet potentially worrisome world of Tesla's Blackbox AI and its role in shaping our roadways. Tesla's AI, who's really making the decisions? At the heart of Tesla's FSD technology lies a system known as Blackbox AI. It's the brain behind every autonomous move, from recognizing a stop sign to avoiding pedestrians. This AI runs on deep neural networks, complex systems modeled after the human brain, which learn from billions of miles driven by Tesla cars around the world. Yet, as incredible as this sounds, there's a significant catch. These neural networks operate in a way that's not fully transparent to us. Imagine riding in a Cybercab, and suddenly the car makes a sharp turn. Was it avoiding something, detecting danger, or simply reacting to a false signal? The truth is, even Tesla's engineers might not be able to say exactly why it made that specific move. Known as Blackbox AI, this type of system can make decisions, but the exact logic behind these decisions remains largely inaccessible, even to its creators. This opacity is both a technological marvel and a safety concern. With lives potentially hanging in the balance, is just trust it really enough? Black box on the highway. What happens when things go wrong? So what happens if something goes wrong? Accidents on the road aren't always straightforward. If a Cybercab fails to stop at a crosswalk, or if a Robovan overreacts to a passing cyclist, the root cause isn't easily identifiable. Unlike traditional car crashes, where human error or mechanical malfunction can be pinpointed, AI-related accidents can be challenging to investigate. In a black box system, it's hard to unravel the reasoning behind each action. Was it a software glitch? A misinterpretation of an object? Or perhaps the AI made an unexpected decision based on rare or untested scenarios? The ambiguity makes it difficult for authorities to assign blame or even prevent similar incidents in the future. With a rise in driverless tech, are we prepared for this new frontier in road safety and accountability? The ethical roadblocks. Who's responsible? This lack of transparency isn't just a technical issue, it's an ethical one. In the event of an accident involving a Tesla Cybercab, who's responsible? Tesla? The vehicle's engineers? The AI itself? The question of accountability looms large, especially when lives are at stake. If a system makes an unexpected move, but we can't explain why, how do we justify putting it on the roads? Furthermore, the ethical implications extend beyond liability. In situations where the AI might face a no-win scenario, how does it decide? For example, if it must choose between hitting a pedestrian or swerving into oncoming traffic, who decides what it will do? Does it prioritize the passenger's safety or the pedestrians? These are real questions, and answers are elusive because Blackbox AI doesn't provide insight into its choices. Without clear answers, putting these vehicles on public roads feels like a leap of faith, one that society may not yet be ready to take. Regulatory scrutiny. Are we moving too fast? The surge in autonomous vehicles has outpaced regulatory frameworks, which often require systems to be explainable, especially in safety-critical fields. Tesla's reliance on Blackbox AI has drawn the attention of regulatory bodies globally. Not only is it challenging to determine liability in case of an accident, but the opaque nature of the AI model also complicates the approval processes for autonomous vehicles. Can regulators allow vehicles on the road without fully understanding how they work? Adding urgency to these questions are the high-stakes legal battles Tesla has faced regarding its autonomous technology. Tesla has claimed that as the cars gather data, they improve, becoming more reliable and capable. But how far does this improvement go, and at what point do regulators draw the line? How Tesla develops and trains its AI. Tesla's approach to training its AI is both ingenious and contentious. Tesla vehicles continuously collect a vast array of data, including video footage, sensor readings, and driver interventions. This data is used to improve the neural network's capabilities, enabling it to learn from real-world driving experiences. Some critics argue that this data collection infringes on privacy. But for Tesla, every mile driven by its fleet is another mile of data, making its AI smarter with each trip. However, since Tesla's neural networks learn from data rather than explicit programming, there's no guarantee that the AI will handle an unprecedented situation safely. In novel or rare conditions, say a child running onto the road or a massive traffic pileup, the AI's unpredictability raises serious concerns. How do you account for rare events when the AI itself is unpredictable? This is the high-stakes gamble of Blackbox AI in autonomous vehicles. Efforts toward explainability in Tesla's AI. Tesla isn't the only one wrestling with the black box issue. Across the tech industry, researchers are exploring ways to make AI more explainable, a concept known as explainable AI, XAI. These techniques aim to create models that can provide clear explanations for their decisions, helping engineers, regulators, and the public understand why an AI system acted a certain way. However, Tesla has yet to implement these measures in its vehicles, and it's unclear whether it will. Integrating XAI techniques could add layers of complexity and potentially slow down the rapid pace Tesla is known for. For now, transparency remains limited, and Tesla continues to prioritize performance over explainability. But as pressure mounts, Tesla may need to find a way to make these technologies safer and more transparent. The trade-off: performance versus transparency. There's no denying the advantages of Blackbox AI. Tesla's deep neural networks allow for highly advanced and adaptive driving capabilities that outperform traditional systems in many areas. Neural networks are superior for tasks like visual processing and complex decision-making, making them ideal for dynamic environments like driving. As Tesla gathers more data, its AI theoretically gets better, allowing for rapid scalability and improvements. Yet this reliance on Blackbox AI presents a critical trade-off. Performance comes at the expense of transparency. In a world where lives depend on predictable behavior, is it worth the risk? With other companies, like Alphabet's Waymo and Amazon's Zoox, also racing to deploy self-driving vehicles, society must decide how much we value transparency and how much unpredictability we're willing to accept. The future. Are we ready to share the road with AI? So, knowing all this, would you be willing to hop into a Cybercab or robo-van? Do you trust these invisible algorithms to drive you to your destination safely without you ever knowing how they make split-second decisions? While Tesla's Cybercab is still a few years away, competitors are already on the roads. Waymo Robotaxi operates in several cities, and companies like Amazon's Zoox and GM's Cruise are quickly advancing their own self-driving technologies. Whether we're ready or not, autonomous AI is arriving, and it's poised to reshape how we travel. The future of transportation is here, but it's veiled in mystery, ethical dilemmas, and questions that will take years to answer. Tesla's Blackbox AI represents a bold leap forward in technology, but it also forces us to confront how much we're willing to trust the unknown. So, will you be ready to take that leap? If you enjoyed this video, please check out our review of the Tesla Roadster.